Kodiak is an exploration company focused on copper gold porphyry exploration in North America. And as John mentioned, 2020 was a fantastic year for our company. We made a discovery at our MPD copper project that was a real game changer for the company. That means we are now fully funded for the largest ever drill program at MPD. We are in the midst of it. We have already some good results, and we have more results coming very soon, and lots more all throughout the autumn and winter. Keep in mind that I'll be making forward-looking statements and consult the relevant guidance before making investment decisions. I'd like to start by saying a couple of words about the people behind the company first. Chris Taylor is a very important part of our success. Many of you will know Chris from our sister company, Great Bear, which he also founded. Chris is the founder and chairman of Kodiak. He also very much leads the technical work. He is an expert in porphyry exploration, which is our business, and a very creative, smart, out-of-the-box thinking geologist, and certainly a big part of our success. Myself, my background is more on the business side. I worked for many years with Rio Tinto, also on some of their largest copper projects and mines. And then last but not least, John Robbins, important part of our team. John Robbins is a well-known mining entrepreneur with many successes to his name. I'm sure many of you know John. And John has put together the Discovery Group, of which we are part. You see here the companies that are part of Discovery. It's a fantastic group: Great Bear, Bluestone Resources, Fireweed Zinc. It's a really good group of companies and gives Kodiak a really good network, whether it's for technical expertise, contacts, deal flow. I feel very fortunate to be part of a strong group and really believe it makes Kodiak a much stronger company. Now, that's the corporate background, and I'd like to speak now about our MPD project, where we made the discovery. And to start with, I have a short video that gives an overview over what this project is about.
Kodiak Copper is located in British Columbia's prolific copper belt known as the Quesnel Trough, which runs through the south of the province. Kodiak has caught the market's attention with a new copper-gold discovery at its MPD project.
MPD is very accessible. It's a 3-hour drive from Vancouver, near the towns of Merritt and Princeton. Infrastructure and accessibility is obviously very important for economic potential and future development. What's great about the MPD project is its location. We are here in southern BC, where you can work year-round, and in a very established mining area. There are a number of large mines nearby, for example, Copper Mountain, or also Highland Valley, New Afton. So it's a very established mining area, and everything you need for an exploration project is right at our fingertips, which makes our work very cost-effective.
One of the things I noticed when we were reviewing the MPD project initially was the presence of copper oxides over many kilometers on surface. So what it indicated was that we were sitting on top of a major porphyry system, and certainly the right type of rocks that indicated that there could be a major discovery to be made. This project has the potential to host a major copper porphyry discovery. And of course, with the drilling that we've done recently, we've shown that that's the case. Now, on initial review of this project, what was really impressive is that we had over 100 drill holes over 10 kilometers, and all of these holes have copper in them. And when we're looking at the rock, we saw the right types of rocks and the right types of features that indicated we could be sitting on top of a major copper system.
The MPD project was drilled historically since the 60s, so for over 50 years. And most of this historic drilling was very shallow, almost all only down to between 100 and 200 meters. And that is where we saw the opportunity opportunity. So we drilled deeper, we drilled down to over 800 meters, and that's where we got our first discovery hole right here at this location. It was a hole that was mineralized top to bottom and had in the middle a very nice high-grade zone. That was the first time that we saw that in this large porphyry system there are higher grade zones present.
This is some of the best looking drill core that has been drilled in this part of British Columbia. Now we're located here, we're in Merritt, and that means that in all the areas around us we have copper mines in both directions. What you typically see in this region is about 1/3 of the grade. The grade that we've drilled here on the copper and the gold side is 3 or 4 times higher than many of the mines in this area. The types of alteration that we see, the potassic feldspar alteration, the silicification, the presence of chalcopyrite, the presence of bornite, these are all indicative features of a strongly mineralized copper center.
We've made a great start and had some fantastic high-grade results early on in our drill program. We have now gained Teck Resources as a major shareholder. So now we have our work cut out. We have a large 10 square kilometer area of historic drilling and have only poked deeper holes into one small corner of it. That means lots more drilling to come and lots more potential for our shareholders to be unlocked. It'll be an exciting time for Kodiak going forward.
Let me tell you a bit more about the MPD project where we made our discovery. You see here the map where the project is located. And I can't emphasize enough how fortunate we are to be where we are. It's a fantastic location to work at. We are in between 2 large copper mines in a very established mining district with local workforce, local everything. We just turn off the highway. You can work year round. We couldn't be in a better place. And that's, of course, important now to make our exploration dollars go further, but also looking into the future, it will be a big difference maker for the eventual economics of a mine. So last year, we received our first drill results and had a nice discovery hole right in our maiden drill program. And then just about a year ago, September last year, we were able to announce drill results where we drilled into a high-grade porphyry center. And those drill results really were a transformative event for the company. We saw a big rally in our share price. Teck Resources invested $8 million. We were able to raise $12.7 million to set us up for this big drill program this year. So what did we drill? This cross-section gives a summary or shows some of the holes from last year's drilling. The hole MPD 2004 in the middle there, that's the initial hole that generated all the excitement in our share price. And what you can see here in this cross-section is that we intersected this high-grade zone, which is the sort of dark green, dark red shaded areas. We intersected those quite consistently with all those drill holes over a width of 350 meters and down to 800 meters. That's already quite nice size, good start, but obviously lots more work to do. And that's what we're busy doing this year. So we are drilling up to 30,000 meters, fully funded for it. We started with 1 rig in March, added a second in June, and are now busy drilling with 2 rigs until late in the year, November, December. At the moment, around about halfway through, we've drilled 25 holes, and this map shows you where we got to so far. On the left is where we started. On the right is where we now. So if you look on the left side, at the beginning of this drill program, we had approximately a strike length of 125 meters with a couple of holes we drilled last year. And most of the anomaly that defines our target area, this pink shaded area, which is over 1 kilometer long, most of this area was untested. So that's what's on the cards this year. We drilled along this anomaly. We had 6 holes so far, the results back, and we're very pleased with the results. We did a big step out to the south, and that step out was successful. We intersected high-grade mineralization. So with the drilling so far, we have extended the strike of the mineralization to over 950 meters. That's, of course, already quite some nice size. We're starting to see some real size, which is fantastic. And as I said, we have only results from 6 holes so far. We'll have 6, 7 more holes coming, hopefully very soon. I'm hoping before the end of September. And then lots more results throughout the autumn and winter. In total, we'll be drilling approximately 50 holes, so vast majority still to come. And so far, we have focused our drilling only onto the gate zone, which is where we made the discovery. What's important to recognize is that the gate zone is only one target area, one porphyry center of several on the property that have been historically drilled. And the next step for us will be to also test these other porphyry centers. You see here on the map where we are. The gate zone where we made the discovery is at the top left. We have next on our list the Dillard zone, which is approximately 2 kilometers from where we drill now, and is very much an analogous situation. Same geophysical footprint, very similar copper on surface anomaly. So very much analogous. And Dillard, we will be drilling this year. We'll be moving one drill there very soon. And then we have other interpreted porphyry centers, Man, Prime, down at the newly acquired ground at X, the 15-16 zone. So lots more drill targets. We're certainly not short of drill targets anytime soon. And we have a similarly sized large program planned for next year. It will be very similar in terms of what we will be doing to what we've been doing this year. So lots more drilling to come, lots more discovery potential to be unlocked. Last but not least, here's our capital structure. Couple of points to highlight. We are a tightly held company. We have only 49.1 million shares outstanding. Our largest shareholder is Tech Resources with 8.5 million. And board and management own just under 10% approximately. We are fully funded with a cash kitty of 12 million for all the work that we have planned this year and well into next year. And you might notice if you followed Kodiak that our cash balance now is just about what it was a year ago. And the reason for that is that through the year, we have eaten through 6 million warrants in total. All our warrants were in the money after our discovery. So that got us additional cash, but obviously weighed on our share price. But the good news is we have now more or less eaten through most of the warrants. At the bottom, you see our share price. It held up so, obviously disappointing to see. We had good exploration news, but they were clearly not recognized in the market. If you look at our insider filings, you will see that lots of insiders, including myself, have bought heavily over the last couple of weeks and over the summer. We obviously think at these levels, Kodiak is a buying opportunity. And yeah, we have lots of news coming, some very soon, hopefully by the end of September, and then many more exploration results for the rest of the year and into next year. So I'm confident with all the news flow and with our warrants out of the way, our share price will have room to run, and hopefully this will be an exciting second half of the year for our shareholders and investors.